Shared reading between parents and children is so important for the social and emotional and cognitive development of the child. During shared reading, the child is learning about language and literacy while talking about books with the parent. Nowadays, more and more books are being transformed into digital reading. Here at the Child Phonology Lab, we conduct research that leads to a better understanding of speech development. The current research project is concerned with interactive reading with iPads. So what we're trying to understand is the nature of interactions between parents and children when they're using this technology. So studies conducted over the past 30 years have shown that shared reading is the ideal context for language and literacy learning. These observational studies have shown us that there are many very important techniques that parents can use to enrich their children's language learning. Techniques like, for example, pointing out rare words to the children and helping children learn the meanings of those words. And these studies have shown that when parents use these kinds of techniques, their children as preschoolers acquire much bigger vocabularies, and that the benefits of that can be seen over the long term, like well into the middle school years. Our research is being conducted in two phases, an initial observational phase and then a second phase in which we'll conduct more controlled research. Now, survey research shows that children, they like ebooks, but their parents are a little bit more wary, which maybe explains why the parents tend to let the children play with the ebooks independently. But for shared reading, that like bedtime reading, they bring out the more traditional picture books. But we know that for optimal learning, it's really important to bring the parent back into the picture when the child is enjoying their favorite ebooks. So in my lab, we've been trying to understand what happens when parents and children enjoy ebooks together.
It is too early in our research to answer that question definitively, but there are some things that we can say with certainty. First of all, we have searched the scientific literature on the issue, and we have found that there is absolutely no scientific evidence that points to the idea that ebooks would be harmful. So there is absolutely no reason for parents to worry about ebooks. Our research suggests that there is one way in which ebooks might be helpful, and that is that ebooks are very engaging to children. Consequently, parents and children spend more time on each page of the book, and they also talk more about the story. And this is what we want to see. Many aspects of the shared reading experience are exactly the same when parents and children share traditional print books or ebooks. One challenge for parents is to learn how to scaffold the child's learning and simultaneously give the child the lead in the interaction.